What's up, YTPC? Uncle Willie coming to you from the mobile lounge. Sun shining on me from the other side there. Later in the day than it usually is. Hump day. Wheelgun Wednesday. I had someone inquire if I had a revolver. And in fact, I said, I do. Well, he called me out the other day because I haven't showed it. And this was probably a month or more that he asked me about it. And I forgot. So, today I'm going to show it to you. So, without further ado, Smith & Wesson 625-8. Now, the -8, from my understanding, that means that's the 8th revision or the 8th modification they made to the model of the 625. I don't know what all the modifications are. Every time they do something, it's generation 6, generation 7. You know what I'm saying. If you know anything about Glocks, you know how the gen works like that. Anyway, this is 625-8. It's the Jerry Mitchell model of the 625-8 Jerry Mitchell 45 ACP. This gun is a hoss. 1 second. I'm done with that. So, while nobody's looking, this is the gun. The revolver. And yes, it's empty. I don't want my neighbors to see it. In case somebody walks down the road in front of my vehicle and I'm holding this up, I don't want to flag them. I don't know if they carry or not, and then they might start, thinking I'm starting a gunfight, which I'm not. Especially not with an empty. So, 45 ACP. Bam. This is the little inspection packet that comes with it. They give you the test bullet in a little envelope. This is the bullet they shot. And it's a Spear 45 auto is what it says. Now, 45 ACP in a revolver isn't like a 38 or a 44 Magnum or anything. The bullet itself, being an ACP, is rimless. So the cartridge and the rim is flush with each other. So when you load it into the cylinder like a typical, you put it in, you shoot it. When you go to take it out, the ejector doesn't grab it and pull it out because of it being rimless. Therefore, you have to use moon clips. Moon clip is essentially like a speed loader for other revolvers. Now the sun's shining on me, it's hard to see it, but they snap in there like that. And you can see it's 6 shots. They're like a star shape, snowflake shape, whatever. And then they snap in. You shoot them, and you take. The best thing to do is have a tool of some sort. It's a demooning tool that you would put it around the cartridge like that and snap it off of the moon clip. Be careful not to bend these moon clips because they're fragile, and if you get one bent and it won't sit in the cylinder flush mount. It won't sit flat. It'll give you time. It'll give you trouble. When the neighbors are leaving, I didn't want them to. Anyway, it'll give you trouble. It'll almost be like the worst thing you can do is take your cylinder, spin it, and then slam it shut, especially if it's loaded. If it's loaded with 6 bullets in it, you got all that extra weight, and when you slam it over, try to get out of the sun. When you slam it over, it doesn't let it seat good in the yoke and in the back of the cylinder. This particular gun snaps in there and there, so it rolls on a spindle that enters it from both ends to make it roll. Some only have, like, this yoke doesn't go all the way up, so it wouldn't have it fits right in that little groove, that little snap up there, and when you pull this, it releases it to come down. It's got a serrated trigger, so your finger don't slip off when you're pulling it. Got diamond cut serrations on the hammer and the cylinder release. It's got like an 8-pound trigger. And then when you go this way, you got like 1.5-pound trigger. Single action, double action means you can shoot it this way or this way. I don't know what else to say. It comes in this nice sturdy toolbox. A lot of guns nowadays, if it's not some sort of special with whatever you're buying, the package of with extra mags or whatever, it comes in a cardboard box. My last 2 M&P shields, my Shield Plus and my 45 Performance Center, both of them came in a cardboard box. I don't know if I showed you this or not, but here is the other grips that came with it. These are made by Hogue, and they're made for Smith & Wesson. They had the logo on each side. I've had these on the revolver. That's what it looks like with them. And it's very good, easy shooting when you got these, because you can hold on to it. Without it, with these, I've shot it with these on there also. When you shoot it, it slips in your hand because of it being such a smooth wood finish. It's beautiful grips though. Jerry Michalak designed the grips and the gun, the trigger, hammer, all this stuff with it. Got a blade front sight with serrations on it to cut down glare from the sun or whatever. The same thing with the back sights. See, it's got a white U-notch. There you line them up. It's got serrations, so it takes the glare off of the back sight. The back sight is adjustable for elevation and windage, which means you can take it up or down or right or left with the little, right now is dead on target. It's more accurate than I am. I put it on, I sit it on a pillow or a rest, a square cube with a little notch in it. I'll sit it on that at the range and hit bullseye at 10, 15 yards with it. Without that, I didn't hit bullseye. It's more accurate than I am, like I say. But there you go, buddy. I hope you enjoyed this. I wanted to go ahead and get it off. I made for you since you inquired about it. I got the one more. Like I said, I got a 45 ACP Performance Center Shield that I want to show off next week, probably sometime. It's got a ported barrel and a ported slide. It's a good shooter too. I've already shot it a couple times. I put about 200 rounds downrange in that one. I've got about 400 rounds downrange with this one. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. And with that being said, until next time, you know what to do. Stuff them and puff them.